Hey, thanks for coming in today. It's a bit rainy in the Salt Lake area. We're at Provo, Utah. We got the Great Salt Lake right here. Not exactly the world's greatest visibility this evening, apparently. But we're going to depart out of the Provo Airport here, near the Great Salt Lake, in our Citation CJ4, and we are going to be flying down to Phoenix Mesa, which is IWA, for the event that ZAB has going on this evening. That is the plan. This is the airplane. My call sign is the same, November 124 Mike Charlie. We're live weather, live time, so we will be doing some night flying tonight once it gets later in the evening during this flight, getting down to Arizona. It's a pretty strong view of the mountains there in the rain at the Provo Airport. Thank you for coming in today, everyone. Let's have some fun in the CJ4. Vlad, thanks for coming in today. Good to see you, sir. Let's turn this baby on. Start getting ready to go here. We're going to have to talk to some ATC. It's going to be Salt Lake approach on 128.1. And we'll get a clearance from him. We're going to start the airplane, though, in the meantime. The cheater way. Control E. Let me get myself a note card here to write a clearance. Salt Lake, good evening. Citation 124 Mike Charlie on the ground at Provo, IFR to Phoenix Mesa.
On the ground at Provo, stand by, number 2. Break Delta 1432, Salt Lake's departure, yep.
We're with you.
Delta 1432,
Stretch it out here, Chad.
Salt Lake's departure, ready to contact, resume normal speed, climb maintain level 230, and cleared direct dirge.
230 direct dirt, normal speed, 1432.
Getting the airplane all fired up and squared away. Oh, let me adjust the fuel. I didn't do that. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go. We're also going to only have it so that there's 2 passengers. And we'll call it 300 pounds of bags. That's fine. That'll all be fine and dandy. Got a little bit of light rain outside our window here. And we're just waiting for a clearance now because we've got the engines all started up. So we'll wait on a clearance and see how that's going to play out. Initialize position. Can do that. This is the version 0.10.1 now beta for the working title. Citation CJ4. We know it's going to be PVU and we know it's going to be IWA. We just don't know if our flight plan is going to be... Oh, you know what?
November 1240 Papa, contact Salt Lake City Center.
I never did
10.27.
put in the flight plan. That might help.
2027 too soon. Citation 405.
Yikes. I never actually filed the flight plan.
Contact Salt Lake Center 120.
Pretty dumb, Chad.
Bye-bye.
Pretty dumb right off the bat here.
Delta 1432, contact Center 120.27. Goodbye.
Okay, over to center now. Thanks for the help. We'll see you at 1432.
Number 124, Mike Charlie, disregard, just say your flight plan on request.
Thank you. Got it in just in time before he came to yell at me that I didn't have it, chat. Just in the nick of time. Just barely. Very blue tonight.
the seatbelt sign. Please fasten your seatbelt and shoulder harness at this time. Thank you.
Air 142 Mike Charlie, this will be a short range clearance cleared to the Fairfield Fortac by the Provo 4 departure. Expect further clearance at Fairfield. Maintain 9,000, departure this frequency, squawk 3147.
Alright, we're cleared to the Fairfield VOR. Departures with you, squawk 3147. What was the altitude?
Number 214 Mike Charlie, maintain at 9,000.
9,000, 124 Mike Charlie.
Number 124 Mike Charlie, read back correct. Advise you have the Provo weather, the Provo altimeter 2972. Runway 31, call me for taxi. I'm sorry, runway 13, call me for taxi.
4 Mike Charlie. Alright, so we're only cleared, this is interesting, chat, we're only cleared to the Fairfield VOR instead of all the way to our destination. So that's interesting. So we'll depart off of here, off of runway 13. And then we're only cleared to that where that's the only part of the flight plan we're cleared to. We're cleared to Fairfield, and that's it. And then we got a hold, it looks like, at Fairfield. How do I put a hold into Fairfield is the question. I honestly don't know, chat. I'll be honest with you. Let's see. Level 330 is what I have planned. How do I... Is there a way to even put in holds in this thing? I'm not even sure if there's a way to put in holds yet in this aircraft or not. At least not just like your user created. I think they started to do where you can do holds in missed approaches, but I don't know if you can hold... I mean, we might just have to improvise. When we get to Fairfield, if we look right here, there is a hold at Fairfield. If we're going to be departing off of runway 13, that's going to be this way, so we're going to be down out here, so we could go direct to, and then we can just start right turns at 210 knots at the VOR, and we'll kind of just do it that way as best we can. 16.6. Tune 16.6, and then we could always just use, we could always use our nav source here, our VOR, to kind of do that. We'll set a course. Let's set a course of 340 for that, for the inbound, and that'll kind of just give us a reference if we need to kind of do like our own hold there, waiting for further clearance at Fairfield. So that's an interesting one, chat, what they've got us doing here tonight. So we'll have to, I guess, play along with that as best we can. Let's get the flight director on. We're going to go vertical speed to start and nav. 9,000 feet is our initial, so all that's good. This is going to be a little bit confusing. Oh, I'm sorry, I was not showing you the aircraft, my apologies. I've never had to do this before on VATSIM, so I've never really had to do this before in real life either, to be honest with you, chat. So we're gonna kind of just wing it here. Let's go ahead and change this to this, so I have that view. Learning experience it shall be. So we've only been given a partial clearance. We're only cleared to the Fairfield VOR on our flight plan, not all the way down to Mesa Gateway yet. So we're gonna have to take off, do this departure, and we might potentially have to hold at Fairfield on the departure, since we're not getting a full clearance right off of the bat. So this is interesting. Kind of have to figure it out as we go. But the flight plan is technically in for as far as we've been cleared. So FFU doesn't let me do that. I didn't think so. Because we haven't been cleared any further yet, so we'll go ahead and just kind of leave everything where it's at now, and we'll yeah, they're definitely trying to manage the load tonight, no doubt, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't think you can't do holds, you can't set your own holds in this thing yet, so I'm gonna have to kind of just finagle a hold on heading or whatever, do the best I can, I suppose, with it. I mean, that's the only way, I guess, that I can describe it right now to you guys, so we'll kind of see how that plays out, you know, we'll kind of just let it ride. But in that case, since we're pretty much just ready to go, oh no, we're not, because I didn't put performance in yet, that's what I need to do. We got 200, I believe, in cargo. We got 2 passengers. The wind here is 200 at 8. The temperature is 3. And we'll send that. It's a longer flight, so I won't worry about putting the other stuff in yet. We got all that. So now we're ready to move. So we'll go ahead and remove brake and brake. And we have the weather, and let me just get a taxiway diagram up here. And we're going to be taxiing into 13, so it looks like it's going to be a right turn on Alpha. So let's go ahead and departure. Citation 124 Mike Charlie has weather at Provo, ready to taxi.
Number 124 Mike Charlie, runway 13, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 18.
13 via Alpha, cross 18, citation 124 Mike Charlie. So is this Alpha? Yeah, this is Alpha straight ahead. So we're gonna taxi Alpha straight ahead. I think. Hold on. Yes, this is where I need to be. Okay, very good. Set the flaps for takeoff, 15 degrees. Okay, we're good. Bit of snow. It's actually technically rain because the temperature is 3 degrees Celsius. So the sim is actually kind of showing it as snow, which is a little funny. I do have Rex Weather Force going, but yeah, it's supposed to be just light rain right now. But it does look like a light snow in the sim. Whatever works. Visually, it's kind of pleasing, so I'm okay with it. Eric Flight, thanks for coming in today. I don't know if it's...
Number 124 Mike Charlie. It's going to be a few minutes. They're looking like they're going to have a wheels up time for you. I'm working on the wheels up time.
Alright, is that going to allow us to get a full clearance, or are we still just going to be cleared to Fairfield with the wheels up?
No, once you're released, stand by. Number 124 Mike Charlie, leaving Provo due to the unique nature of Provo underlying the approach and departure into Salt Lake. Every IFR departure gets the Provo 4 in the short field range of there. You can expect as filed once I get you up. It's just up for the procedure, but I have to, due to the event, there's a flow into the Phoenix area, so I'm checking to see if they have a flow for the Mesa Gateway Airport.
Oh yeah, no problem. I was just curious about the departure out of Provo. I didn't know that before. In terms of the flow time, whatever you need, because I know they're busy. 4 Mike Charlie, thanks.
Well, the good news is there's no flow, so you'll be ready to rock and roll as soon as you're ready. But yeah, every IFR departure out of Provo gets the Provo 4. Anywho, number 124 Mike Charlie, are you ready reaching?
We're just going to need a couple more minutes to fill in the rest of the flight plan now, since we'll probably expect to get as filed along the rest of the way. So give us 2 minutes.
There, 124 Mike Charlie, Roger. Those were expects only, but you more likely will get it once I get you up in the air. Just advise when ready.
Roger. Well, let me at least put, after FFU, let me at least put Flagstaff, FLG next. I guess I'll just have it ready to go here, and then I can throw it in when he gives it to me, if he gives it to me. That's fine. We'll figure it out one step at a time here. G, nice for you. Thanks for coming in today. Good Fixins, Eric Flight, and Vlad. Thank you guys all for coming in today. Let's kind of learn as we go here, I guess. Citation 124 Mike Charlie is ready for departure.
Number 124 Mike Charlie, wind 2008, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
13, clear for takeoff, citation 124 Mike Charlie. So let's see. 230 radial off Provo to direct to Caleb, okay. I don't even think this has it in right. We'll kind of figure it out as we go here, chat. We are going to figure this one out as we go. I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat because I'm going to be looking at the chart. I apologize in advance for that, as we try and figure out how we're going to do this without screwing it up. Here we go. V1 rotate. So what we really should do is we're going to need to do a heading here, chat. We're going to need to do a heading starting now to kind of join the radial from the airport. So let's go ahead and go yaw damp, autopilot on. We're going to go heading.
By Charlie, flight departure ready to contact, say altitude.
Citation 4 by Charlie 6,000 for 9,000.
Air 124 by Charlie, roger. Climb maintaining flight level 230. You're cleared to the Phoenix, cleared to the India Whiskey Alpha Airport via after Fairfield as filed. Expect level 330 in 5 minutes. Climb maintaining level 230 now.
Alright, up to 230, we're cleared as filed, and expect 330 in 5. Citation 4 Mike Charlie.
And I'm working on getting you a shortcut standby.
Alright, so I got Flagstaff in next. We gotta join the radial, so pretty much join the line direct to Caleb. So let's go ahead and go legs, Caleb, and I think that's going to be close enough. We go nav. Eric Flight, thank you for gifting that sub to Vlad SM28. I appreciate that so much. Vlad, enjoy your sub. Eric Flight, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate that, buddy. So this is apparently the standard procedure leaving Provo, yes. It's my understanding that that's the standard procedure leaving Provo.
No 124, my Charlie, passing 1000, cleared to direct Flagstaff.
Alright, passing, we are through 1000 now, we're direct Flagstaff, and my citation 124, Mike Charlie. So direct to Flagstaff then, chat. Easy enough. Can increase our speed here to 270 in the flight level change.
124, my Charlie, contact Salt Lake City Center, 120.27. You have a great day. Take care.
120.274, Mike Charlie. Appreciate the help.
Golf Romeo Delta Romeo Alpha, contact Denver Center 127.65.
Denver 127.65.
Thank you very much. Golf Romeo Alpha.
Center, good evening. Citation 124, Mike Charlie is 14, climbing 230, direct Flagstaff.
124, Mike Charlie, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, citation 4, Mike Charlie. Okay, so that's a pretty busy departure. Getting out of there. Wow. Alright, so that was a pain in the butt, but it all works out in the end. And now we got Flagstaff for the Desert 2, so let's go ahead and get an arrival now into Gateway. What's the weather looking like down over at Gateway Mesa? Chandler, I guess you can call it. 300 at 20, gust 28. Wow, breezy.
Number 20 Zulu, Salt Lake Center, welcome.
So you got 30 left, center, and right.
Salt Lake Center, November 321 Romeo at flight level 350.
Number 321 Romeo, Salt Lake Center, welcome.
Looks like the ILS is to 30 center.
November 20 Zulu, the Boise
So we'll plan on the ILS to 30.
Landing east, descend via the Cayenne 3 arrival.
On the Desert 2. And we'll do that from... we'll do it all the way from Dalkey, why not? Execute that. So now on the arrival, yeah, it's Flagstaff directed desert. So that's all in there now. That's all good. Are there any altitudes on this star, chat? Let's see. Let me focus on my climb here for a second. It's got 2992 in there. Planes looks like it's doing all right. Try one time when it's not super busy in that area. Yeah, it's interesting that that's kind of how they have to do that. I guess that's the real world procedure too. It's something that I didn't know about. It's something I never knew. So that's kind of cool actually that we were able to do that. Getting out of there now. Yes, this is the working title mod. It's the version 0.10.1, so the newest version that they have that I'm using.
Is that 090 or 1? These are 1 Tango Juliet, that's 190. Okay, 190.
So I think we're all good right now.
Number 321 Romeo.
There's no altitudes on the arrival, so we don't have to worry about that on the star. So we don't have to worry about putting anything in there, the FMS. So yeah, I think we're all good. Airplane's good now. We'll have the tune page ready for when they give us another frequency, and we're cruising.
for 321 Romeo, roger. Maintain Mach 27.5 for space.
0.75 for safety. Romeo.
We are cruising right along. Flagstaff way out there, so we can zoom that out all the way. A little bit of turbulence. Actually, don't want that. Very good. All right.
Uh, 125 Distant Lake, New Zealand 361.
Yeah, we're just bumping our way up to the cruiser, flight level 330 right now. We're doing it with good pace.
Pacific 1100. Your
We're
normal
going to go
speed
ahead
will
and
be
actually
faster,
vertical speed the rest of the way here. So vertical speed,
Yes, it'll be faster.
1,500 feet works great.
What can you give me?
Right now I'm at 0.70. I can go up to whatever you want.
Yeah, it's really, I think you're having the AFB glitch. It's hard to understand you. What's your maximum Mach number? State only that.
Let's take a look at what's going on over
Looks
here.
like Mach 7.8.
Phoenix has 149 arrivals. Wow. And the other feature is Albuquerque. Albuquerque has
And the rest of you guys, that's really good for you. I'm going to be able to get you guys set up.
40 arrivals. So combined, that's 189 right now arrivals in between the two event airports for
Somebody
this event.
dropped?
Yeah.
The soap, maybe.
And then we're going down here to Chandler,
Alaska 1174, contact
which is the
LA
Gateway
Center,
Airport.
125.8.
Mesa Gateway, as
LA
it's
Center,
called.
what's 5.8,
And there's three of
left
us that
174
are
lane,
going in
see how
there,
we can
actually,
get.
so that's kind of neat. But yeah, Phoenix looks like it's going to be the busy winter tonight.
Battlefield.
Wow, that's good.
There's us right there as we come down along. So we'll be talking to a few centers here as we make our way down. Hey, there's the almighty Kenny Monster. Thanks for coming in today. Thinking about trying to fly with Melvin instead of the FAO? That might not be a bad idea at all either, Kenny. I'm sure Melvin would love the company, as he always does.
American 91, turn left heading 120. I'm just going to have to keep giving you guys that turn until we get the spacing correct.
Thankfully, we don't really have to worry too much about the spacing chat since we're not going to that big Phoenix airport. We're just going to the Mesa Gateway one. So that kind of makes things a little bit easier on us. I don't have to worry about, and that's why I like doing these smaller airports for these F&Os, because not only obviously do I have my affinity to GA, as you guys know, but also it does make your life easier when I don't have any kind of delays or anything going into Phoenix like that. So we're definitely on the correct end of that.
American 1748, aft barrel, contact LA Center 125.8.
Barrow LA 125.8 to American 7048.
American 91, turn left heading 120.
And second for American 91?
American 91, turn left heading 120.
120.
Eastern 1, Tango Juliet, turn left heading 120.
And what is Melvin doing?
Repeat again for 1 Tango Juliet. Eastern 1, Tango Juliet, turn left heading 120.
Left 120, 1 Tango Juliet.
What is Mr. Leroy doing this evening in the old simulator?
Delta 2755, at gap, contact LA Center 125.8.
Contact LA Center, Cap Delta Center 59.
We're going to use our left wing here as our inside view. But we'll worry about him once we level off, because I should focus on leveling off. We're coming up to about 1,000 feet to go.
Pacific 1100, are you at Mach 0.78 yet?
I'm at 1.74 going up there.
Pacific 1100, let me know when you're at 78, please.
Trans-Canada flight. Oh, wow.
It's kind of hard to pick up here, speed up here. We have a tailwind, and we're kind of slow, so I don't know if we'll be able to speed up here.
Who was that for?
2901.
American 2901, in fact, I'm going to have to slow you down eventually, so that's fine.
Okay. We're doing 0.71 right here. We're right at amber because of this tailwind, so we're not able to do much slower.
Oh, I see. So as soon as your leading aircraft pick up, you might be just
Cap
fine.
and altitude.
Number 4 Sierra Bravo, what Mach number did I assign you? Number 4 Sierra Bravo, turn left heading 120, expect direct barrel.
Oh boy, was that last night? Oh yikes. I wasn't around my computer at all last night, so I didn't know if he was streaming or not, so I wasn't going to be able to help you with that. Sorry, Candy Monster. But there you go, now it looks like you can do some F&O stuff if you want.
120, expect direct barrel. Let's see if I can get this.
120, expect barrel.
I would not go into Phoenix tonight. Go into one of the airports around Phoenix, like Scottsdale or Deer Valley or Mesa Gateway like I am. Don't go into Phoenix tonight. That's just asking for trouble.
Africa 1711.
Let's get ourselves cruised out here. Let's see what speed's going to get us our closest to the barber pole without going over. Now the rubber cruise. I'm going to risk going in the back here and getting the wing view, since we some stuff to look at now outside our left wing there. We got some mountains and stuff that we see here.
American 91, thanks for your patience. Clear direct barrel. Eastern 1 Tango Juliet, clear direct barrel.
Direct barrel, 1 Tango Juliet.
Number 4 Sierra Bravo, I gotta get a departure. Turn left heading 0.
Clear, sky is cleared up for us, just in time for some views of some mountains below us. It's
321 right, turn left.
very nice. Mountains and clouds, all that jazz.
Number 20 Zulu, November 20 Zulu, contact calling center 125.
Not bad, not bad. Pretty sure I have live time, don't I? Yeah, I do have live time. So at some point, I believe we're going to be getting into the darker portions of the night when we get closer to
November 4 Sierra Papa,
Mesa Gateway.
3352.
Sun will be setting.
Citation 4 Sierra.
Africa 1711, clear direct barrel.
Clear direct barrel, Africa 1711.
Looks like this is a good speed that we're holding right now.
Pacific 1100, what are we at now?
What's our ground speed? Oh, looks like we got a little bit of a headwind here, Chad. Our ground speed's only
Well, I
about
can put it in comments,
393.
sir, so I can... Captain. We're looking at 0.72 is going down. I can't get any more of this thing.
Pacific 1100, I don't know what it is about AMD, but it really doesn't like you today. You're completely
Better
unable
not
now.
flying
Is
into
there any way
Phoenix.
that
The
I can
ATC
get
is
you
already
back?
dizzy. Have many flights coming in. Don't expect citations. Yeah.
Roger.
No, leave the airlines for Phoenix. We'll take the smaller fields tonight because they're going to be busy enough as it is, without a doubt. With the event they got going on right now, they're going to be slamming. So it's better that we're doing what we're doing, chat. Just kind of doing a little citation into the smaller fields kind of deal. A little bit of bumps right there, a little bit of turbulence that we're going through.
Pacific 1100, thanks.
I think it's definitely for the best in this case.
Pacific 1100, maintain Mach 0.7. Africa 1711, maintain Mach 0.76.
76, Africa 1711.
A little bit of snow caps on those mountains there off our left.
American 2901, you're at your slowest practical, correct?
Affirm.
Ugh.
So we're sitting on some higher tailwinds up here, down here, sorry, so we could climb up to 3.7. I think the winds are a little softer up there. It'll give me a better ground speed.
God, there is just so many people flying to Phoenix, oh god. Definitely for the best that we're not going into there, chat. We'll enjoy our time going into Mesa Gateway. Big on the Ikes. Big on the Ikes going into Phoenix right now.
American 2901, climb maintain level 370, we'll see what we can do.
Climb to flight level 370.
Looks like we can get a little bit
American
more out of this
23,
airplane in terms of
2901.
speed, so I'm going to bump the cruise to just a little bit.
Select Center, good evening, Avianca 915 at flight level 230.
Yeah, no, this is a very much a Midwest West Coast event, so there's probably not going to be a whole lot going on the east coast of the U.S. ATC West tonight. This is definitely a Midwest West Coast event kind of deal tonight, without a doubt.
American 91, what's the slowest Mach number you can get me?
We're at it now at 0.75, slow, and we're getting a little bit wobbly.
I'm sorry, say again the number.
0.75.
Okay, so current speed is as slow as you can do?
Yeah, we're getting close to the red line on the bottom there if we're going any slower.
Africa 1711, what is your maximum forward speed?
I don't know, yeah, I'm wondering whether my wind is incorrect. It looks like weather, but I'm getting 160 and 4, so my maximum forward is 0.81.
Alright, I'm going to work with them and see if I can get you all taken care of. About the 1432 contact open center.
Nice view outside as the sun's going to slowly start coming down here. Not sure if we're going to cut through Los Angeles Center airspace or Denver Center airspace. I'm going to bet it's going to be Los Angeles Center airspace, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. Phoenix is about to start getting pounded.
I think that was the Pacific trying to call exit.
Busiest West Coast I've ever seen. Yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna be a busy event tonight, no doubt. I'm gonna throw that different look at them by going to Mesa Gateway. I'm sure those controllers are gonna be busy when we get to Phoenix though, so we'll have to have our focus way up when we get there. There's our little overspeed bug. Bring the power back a little bit.
Pacific 1100. So you'll be the guy leading the pack, and because of some weather issues or performance, something or another, we're going to actually have to drop you down and get everybody over you. So kind of maintain level 350.
It's kind of nice with the mountains off the left there. You can see that they're starting to get the color of the sunset as that sun's starting to go down on the west, as it does every day in the US of A. The risk of damaging the airplane by passing the speed limit in this sim, only if you're really egregious, Vlad. If you're just a little bit over, it's not going to hurt you. If it's really, like, you're like going to like 300 knots right now, where it's like way deep in the red, yeah, it could. But just a little tiny bit over when it's beeping at you at the start, not going to do any damage. But if you keep it in the red for a long time or go really far, then yeah, it's going to cause some issues. Going with we got a little bit of turbulence we're dealing with right here right now, which is why we're kind of fluctuating speed. So I'll got the cruise power backed off a little bit, even if we have to sacrifice a few knots of ground speed. Like I said, not because we're worried about damaging the airplane, but because that horn can get very annoying very quickly. Gonna probably get a frequency change here pretty soon to either Denver or LA Center. Got my tune page up and ready.
Number 4, Mike Charlie, contact LA Center 125.8.
125.8 for Mike Charlie, good night. Speak of that, Chad, it's almost like I had a premonition. LA Center, good evening. Citation 124, Mike Charlie, flight level 330.
135.55.
LA Center, good evening. Southwest 142 with you, maintain flight level 290.
South 390, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
2845, Southwest 390, good day.
New Zealand 361, contact Albuquerque Center 12, where the heck you go? 128.45.
Southwest 142 with you, maintain 502-900.
LA Central, good evening. White Jet 91 with you, flight level 350.
White Jet 91, Los Angeles Center, good evening. Descend via the Ironman 2 arrival.
I was wondering what that stood for. Thank you. Ironman 2 arrival descending. White Jet 91.
Hey, you're heading to Hollywood. What do you expect?
Fair enough.
Spearwing 546, climbing, tape level 380.
It's going to be hard to get a word in edgewise with this center. Charlie's pretty busy.
Spearwings 546, Los Angeles Center, climbing, tape level 380, second time.
Level 30, Spearwing 546.
Center, American 1904, I got a handoff to center on 135.55.
That is correct. 135.55.
Thank you.
Center, good evening. Citation 124, Mike Charlie, flight level 330.
Station 124, Mike Charlie, Los Angeles Center. Welcome aboard. Maintain flight level 330.
330.
Los Angeles Center, Paula 155, heavy with you.
We were doing it, chat, and we're still doing it.
155, Heavy Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon, good evening.
LA Center, good evening. Southwest 142 with you, maintain 502-900.
Pretty darn busy down in the
That's
Albuquerque
142, Los
Center
Angeles Center, go
space.
ahead.
So this is what we're looking at, chat. It's starting to get real busy real quick right here in Phoenix. Again, we're going over here, so we'll be out of the way of like the main stuff that we got going on, but this is already starting to become quite a quick cluster going into the big Phoenix airport there. So
Okay, yeah, it's
we're better off doing
frequency
what we're doing.
congestion. Maintain flight level 290. American, correction, yeah,
So we're,
American 3090 cross
just gonna cruise right
Wattrow
along
at flight
doing
level
what we're doing.
290.
And Wattrow at flight level 290, 3090.
Alaska
Still 136
1174,
for Flagstaff.
contact Albuquerque Center now
Yes,
on
Albuquerque is also
128.45.
featured. Definitely not as busy as Phoenix. I think Phoenix last I checked had like
He's going
149
to the toilet. We'll be
arrivals.
back in a sec.
Albuquerque
No,
had 40.
128.45, Alaska 1174, thanks. That was quick, see you later.
Let's see, Albuquerque has 44 arrivals.
UPS 2658, Los Angeles Center.
Phoenix
Good
has
evening.
152. So yeah, that's definitely a very one-sided towards Phoenix.
California Pacific 1100, reach from North 350.
1100, Los Angeles Center. Good evening.
What's my contract with you guys? Good? Climb clear?
Say again?
My contract? 700?
5x5, it sounds like a little overmodulated.
I have a hard time talking to Salt Lake. They couldn't hear me at all.
Oh, I'm hearing you, but you sound a little overmodulated. Turn down your mic gain if you can.
I will. Thanks.
American 3090,
rocked around here a
contact
little bit,
Albuquerque
chat.
Center,
Look at that frickin' turbulence that we're experiencing with right now.
128.45. Have a good flight.
2845, American 3090. Thanks, bye-bye.
See ya, Legion 5, contact
Albuquerque would not be a
Center,
terrible destination right now because they're
128.45.
definitely the less busy of the two.
American 1748, this cross-painted flight level 290.
Cross pane, level 290, American 1748.
Going through little fits of turbulence here, though, as we're making our way to the south.
Hello, Center. Good afternoon. United States to CJ4 350.
And 2234 Los Angeles Center, welcome aboard.
Somewhere out here, I think, is the Grand Canyon. I just don't know if we're going to be able to distinguish it or not.
American 88, region 5x5.
Thank you much.
Los Angeles Center, bearing 18907 Lima, it's the pilot report, light chop of 10,000.
907, Lima, copy, thank you.
Delta 3622, am I going to get my speed up there?
907, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, 3622, So 3722, say again?
Yeah, I'm currently at 0.6. Am I going to be able to speed up a little bit?
Del 3722, delete speed restrictions.
Okay, thank you.
Don't go above 0.75 though.
All right.
And
Husky 93, contact SoCal approach 124.5, we'll see ya. Husky 93, contact SoCal 124.5.
124.5, thanks, Husky 93 Heavy.
Yes, 2658, approved as requested.
Starting to get that glow, chat. That evening glow with the sun setting. The clouds are just starting to get that little hint of pink on them. Just a little bit.
1748, contact Albuquerque Center now on 128.45. Have a good flight.
12845, American 7048. Thanks for your help. Bye-bye.
Cell 2755, contact Las Vegas approach 135 point nothing.
35 stopping for Delta 2755. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Take care. American 1991, contact Oakland Center 132.20. Have a good flight.
Gonna get some really nice colors
132, American 1991.
as the sun is setting here. Really nice glow. Like I said, on the clouds, on the mountains. The sim does a really good job of kind of adjusting the colors with the sunset. So we're gonna get some pretty good views of that as we go along here.
Hello, Africa 1711, map 0.81.
Yeah, 1711, Los Angeles Center. Welcome aboard.
Center, good afternoon. American 1756, experiencing moderate to heavy chop at 350 just after Boyle. Can we get a 380?
Weather changing a little bit is definitely causing me to lose a little bit of frame rate here in the sim.
Say again?
American 1756, we're experiencing moderate to heavy chop at 350. Can we request 380?
American 1756, stand by. American 1756, I can give you a 370.
We'll take 370, American 1756.
Actually, American 1756, maintain flight level 350. Give Los Angeles Center a call, 135.55. He can get you higher, probably.
3555, American 1756.
All right, good luck. GPS 701 Heavy, contact Los Angeles Center 135.55. 3555, 701. See ya.
Look at those colors.
Citation 103 Victor, flight level 190, level direct stab.
Citation 103 Alpha Victor, Los Angeles Center. Welcome aboard. Climb maintain level 410.
It really is a beautiful thing. Let's go ahead and switch.
3685, you on frequency?
Switch the views here.
Southwest 3685 is.
3685, welcome aboard. Climb maintain level 350.
Level 350, Southwest 36.
Huh. I wonder if my freaking Streamlabs stream labels is down because it says that Nad's fly followed me 4 minutes ago.
404, contact Denver Center 133.52. Have a good flight.
It's not showing that on my little Streamlabs here, so
Denver Center 133.5.
I don't know why that is, but thank you for the follow there, Nad's flight. Might be one of those things where maybe you followed me earlier and then refollowed me now, but either way, thank you.
Alright, 1711, delete speed restriction.
No speed. FK1711.
That's affirmative. No speed.
Is there a camera mod for Microsoft flights? I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no idea.
Yes, 2658 copy. Thank you.
I'm not
United
going to be any help to you on that one. Good fixings,
Welcome
'cause I do not
aboard.
know.
Descend to the Ironman 2 arrival.
Sorry to be of no use to you, buddy.
No clue at this point. That'll be SoCal's. That'll be SoCal. Give you that. It's most likely 25 left, but he'll give you the final authority on that. Delta 2806. Delete speed restriction.
Delete speed restriction. Delta 2806.
Phoenix is still very busy.
Level 430.
Gotta imagine they have some kind of ground stops or delays
65
going on.
Juliet Sierra, Los Angeles Center. Welcome aboard.
Seems
Hello,
more
sir. Good evening,
optimized
American
sim now.
290137.
It is, but it isn't. I still get, even with my very good computer,
2901 Los Angeles Center. Welcome aboard.
I still occasionally
Delete speed
have frame
restriction.
issues with weather load and other things like that. I'm also sometimes have
Take
frame
1100. Delete
issues
speed restriction.
when I'm streaming. It really depends. Some of my streams can end up being really choppy. Some of them end up being really smooth. It does make my GPU work almost at 100%. So
Yeah, delete the speed restrictions.
it really all depends. LA still can be pretty rough. New York can still be pretty rough. So it's still a hefty game. You still need to, you know, my computer is pretty good.
Yeah,
Even my computer
just had building cranked up from
struggles.
Salt Lake City, so I
So-
had it set that high. I got it going back down now.
Okay, yeah, he wanted to get you out a little ways from the other aircraft, and you're far enough out now that I'm not going to force you to firewall it all the way.
Copy that, I'm bringing it back down. 0.74.
Center bearing 18907 Lima on top of descent.
And like 7 Lima. Descend to maintain 5,000.
5,000, 18907 Lima.
Controller's definitely doing the best he can keep up right now. He seems busy.
Alright, copy. Now 393, I gave that to you earlier. Descend to the Ironman 2 arrival. Legion 515, contact Albuquerque Center now, 128.45. Have a good flight.
128.45 for, oh sorry, Legion 515. See ya.
See ya.
Colors are getting even better. The more the sun goes down, the better the colors in the sim are getting, Chad. I love it. Whoa!
LA Center, good evening. This is Coney 1920 Heavy, passing 9,600.
Okay.
Climbing in dark free departure.
I don't know what just happened there. Okay. I'd be lying if I said I knew what just happened there, chat. Well, that's unfortunate. Now what do we do? Well, this is what we're gonna do, chat. We are going to do something else. We're gonna go into the Seminole now, and we're gonna do something else, because that was whack. Pause my music for a second while we listen to the flight sim music. I don't know what just happened there, I'll be honest with you. Guess we hit some severe turbulence, and the sim decided that that was enough to cause the crash. Anyways, we're gonna change up our tactic here. We're gonna go to the less busy people over by Albuquerque. We're gonna go to Double Eagle. Let's see. Let's completely change our tactics here. Let's go to Double Eagle. AG. Because the weather's better over there anyway, because we're going to do some VFR stuff now, chat. Because whatever just happened really has frustrated me, so let's see. We're just going to do a very stupidly quick hop, chat. We're going to go from Double Eagle to Santa Fe. Like, dumb stupid. It's like a 5-minute flight probably in the Seminole. So actually, instead of the Seminole... yeah, you know what? Instead of the Seminole, we're going to do it in the 152. How about that? So let me change my stream title again. So we're going to go to Double Eagle, Santa Fe, quick flight in the 152 before I call it a night. Because now I'm kind of bummed that that happened the way that it did. Obviously, this sim still hasn't gotten taken care of all of the problems yet. There's still some issues. We just found one of them. Pretty aggressively. So let's just go right into the 152 here. We'll go into this little livery right there. Let's go live weather. Load. Oh yeah, there was something wrong with the Rex Weather Force, because look what happened. It was giving me some random airport, DIAP. It wasn't giving me anywhere close to what it should have been in terms of the... And that's probably what caused the sim to do the major hiccup. So yeah, it probably was Rex Weather Force, unfortunately, that caused that that sim hiccup there. That's a bummer. That's a big bummer, chat. Hopefully Rex Weather Force won't do that again to us. But we'll make a note of that. Oh, a little night flight action. Sure, why not? Alright, let's run up Rex Weather Force now and see what it decides to do this time. Now that I'm at a different place. Gonna need our dome light on so we can actually see what we're doing inside here. Reconnect. Let's get V-Pilot up again. Yeah, it's almost like the airplane just caught a huge wave of like severe turbulence because of the weather change and then just overstressed and disconnected because of that. So that was kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. We'll reconnect with do something different. Go VFR from KAEG. I believe that's Double Eagle. Yeah, to KSAF. Santa Fe. We'll go at oh, what altitude are we gonna have to do this at? I see the highest. It looks like we're gonna have to go at east is on. We're gonna have to go at 75. All right, we'll file that away. Okay, flight plan filed. $27.4. I don't know who would be covering. Let's ask. Who would cover Double Eagle? Get the music back going. So that was kind of a bummer. Now we'll just have to do some night flying instead in the 152. Yeah, this is the JP Logistics 152 mod Eric flight. Did Rex Weather Force get... Okay, at least it's got this airport right, so... That was weird, just a weird glitch, I guess, that we had to suffer through. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Gee, nice for you. The sim had a bit of a hiccup, so we have switched our tactics here. We're gonna do some flying in the 152 instead. Approach, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie.
Cessna 124 Mike Charlie, approach.
We're on the ground at Double Eagle. Which one of you would be covering Double Eagle?
That'd be north on 127.4.
Thank you. So let's just do some VFR stuff, chat. Why the heck not? Since the game decided to screw us out of what we were originally doing.
Foxtrot, what cruise altitude are you planning to get up to?
So 60 Foxtrot, we're just going to maneuver just north of downtown.
And 170 at 15, so that's probably going to be runway 22 here at Double Eagle, so that should actually just be a left turn. It's a shorter taxi anyway.
I'm gonna
so we're right here, so we'll exit here and go down to 22. That's pretty easy.
Patterns, it's pretty heavy
Where you might have us
traffic.
cross the 17.
You want to do some of that to the south?
We can actually, let's do it more towards the northeast. I think just up here when we're outside of the Class Charlie will be good.
Sure, that's okay. Well, then frequency change approved, and maintain VFR separation. I'll go ahead. You can call us back if you want to get back into the Charlie.
Sounds good. We'll clock VFR 60 Foxtrot there.
Approach Southwest 2205, information Charlie descending to 16,000.
6942, looking for higher.
Approach Southwest 2205 with Charlie, descending to 16,000.
So Southwest 2205, radar contact,
Wait to get over in edgewise.
turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 12,000.
Alright, turn 240 and confirm that was 12,000, 2205?
Yeah, 12,000, and vectors is for sequencing.
Yeah, 12,000 and for sequencing, 2205.
Approach, good evening. Cessna 124 Mike Charlie on the ground at Double Eagle. Would like to request taxi VFR, flight following to Santa Fe.
Okay, American 3121, sorry to keep you down for a bit. I'm coordinating your handoff right now.
Roger.
And
I haven't done any CTC in the last few days,
3121,
no.
contact Albuquerque, center now 132.9.
I'm going to be going away tomorrow for the weekend.
132.9 for American.
Hanging out with a buddy of mine, so I'll do some ATC stuff probably next week. I'll probably start doing some ATC stuff for the stream again. Take a little break from the old sim. Aside from Thursday when we have the Virtue Safe Flying Club event, I'll be obviously flying and streaming for that. I'll be back in the CJ4 hopefully without any issues that time
you can go direct
for that event.
Negative, we're go around phase, runway 21.
Oh, so, okay, got you. So you're going to resequence, let's see, turn right heading 300, let's see, climb maintain 12000, we'll get you sequenced.
Roger, heading 300, 12000, Southwest 455.
United 1924.
It's better than nothing at all, good fixings. I'm sorry I couldn't get on. I did see you post about it this morning, but I just didn't have time this morning to get online. I apologize.
2205, turn left heading 200.
Left 200, Southwest 2205.
Approach Cessna 124, Mike Charlie on the ground at Double Eagle. Like taxi VFR, fly following to Santa Fe.
On the ground at Double Eagle, Roger, your clearance is on request, standby.
Pretty sure I followed it VFR chat, I did. Shouldn't be getting a clearance, I should just be getting taxi, but I guess since I am... Your last ATC stream is Unforgettable Snow. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably do some ATC stuff next week.
Southwest,
it has been a little bit
since
I've done ATC on the stream. Plus, I'll need to start getting my time in for February on ATC
and United,
next week anyway, so
same for you, sir.
I'll work out kind of that way.
210 knots, United 1924.
And Southwest 2205, you're joining the club. Maintain 210 knots, please.
210, Southwest 2205.
Southwest 455, turn left heading 200.
I'm just going to position myself closer
left
to
turn 200, Southwest 455.
taxiway eventually. Okay, thank you, landing rate thing. I didn't actually do a landing, but appreciate you showing up for no reason. Sim's acting weird tonight, chat. Sim is acting weird tonight, chat. Some traffic out there.
Southwest 2205, turn right heading 290.
Right turn 290, Southwest 2205.
Albuquerque approach, Southwest 455.
455, go ahead.
Just so you're aware, we're not to put any more pressure on you, we're going to be coming short on fuel if you can get us in there.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm just coordinating getting folks in. So what I'm going to do is put you in first. Go around left to 020. Left turn to 020.
Left turn 020, Southwest 455.
Albuquerque departure 731 with you, hiring out of 7. Adios.
Southwest 734, I'm going to have you turn left to 170, vectors for spacing.
See if setting the parking brake makes him give us instructions, chat. Sometimes that works.
Left vectors for spacing.
Yeah, just left 170 and stop climb at 9,000.
Heading.
And then United 1924, I'll get you in next, and then Southwest 225 after that. You guys should be able to get in here in just a second.
No problem, and we're on reserve fuel, so we've still got some, but just also FYI there for you. No pressure.
Just say min fuel. That's what you say when
Let's
you're
see,
coming
Southwest
on minimum fuel. You
734,
say
change of plans, turn right heading
Southwest,
360,
whatever your
please,
call sign is,
360,
min
you can
fuel.
climb to flight level
That's
200.
all you need to say.
360, Southwest 734, and what was the altitude on that?
Flight level 200.
Flight level 200.
Yeah, you should
Southwest
keep
734.
advances quickly and as much as you can, good fixins. I'm super lazy. I don't advance at all in New York. I'm just so comfortable with Kennedy, where I'm at. But yeah, you should definitely continue to try and improve and advance, without a doubt. Chad, I don't know. I'm kind of getting frustrated with the sim tonight, so if I don't start getting a taxi here soon, I might just disconnect, do a quick little hop in this thing offline, and then call it a night.
That'd be me.
Starting to get frustrated.
Looping back. Full left turn to 020 here. Go around.
Someone's hot micing.
Okay, Southwest 455 getting you in first contact approach on, just standby one. Approach on 126.3.
26.3, thanks for the help, Southwest 455.
Sure thing. Break United 1924, turn right heading 120.
Right heading of 120, United 1924.
Southwest 2205, turn right heading 020.
Right turn 020, Southwest 2205.
Southwest 734, proceed direct Zuni.
Direct Zuni, is that
No, you always, if you're too busy, you keep aircraft on the ground. You don't put more people in the air. So he's doing it the right way if he's overloaded. To me, it doesn't sound like he's overloaded more than he just doesn't know what he wants to do with the aircraft that he already has. It sounds like he had a couple of go-arounds and it's not quite, you know, kind of threw a wrench in whatever rhythm that he might have had.
Albuquerque approach, Legion 5, flight level 180, descending via the arrival, we're told to stop our descent at 13,000, information Charlie.
Legion 5, thanks for information Charlie. You can expect a visual runway 21, turn right heading 090, descend to maintain 13,000.
We'll set up for the RNAV 121, is there a way we can get that or not?
No, the final controllers asked for all visuals.
Okay, 090 to 13,000, Legion 5.
United 1924, turn right heading 140, and when you roll out, contact Albuquerque approach on 126.3.
140 and 126.3, United 1924.
Legion 5, reduce speed 210 knots. Break Southwest 2205, turn right heading 090.
Right turn 090, Southwest 2205.
Well, Legion 5, if you want us to reduce speed all the way to 210, we're going to have to stop descending.
That's fine. The vectors are for sequencing.
And approach Cessna 124, Mike Charlie, still waiting for VFR taxi.
Albuquerque departure SFETA 734 is with you, 7,800 climbing 10,000, 270 heading.
Yeah, something tells me it's just a controller that's a little
November
overwhelmed.
124, Mike Charlie. My apologies, sir. You're trying to basically get, let's see, I think 22 is going to be good for you. Taxi 22 via Alpha.
22 via Alpha, 4 Mike Charlie.
Albuquerque departure SFETA 734 is with you, 8,800, 10,000, 270 on the heading.
Kenny always gets sucked into those airports.
Albuquerque departure, Southwest 734, can you get higher yet?
34,
Kenny Monster can't help himself.
Flight level 200.
Flight level 200, SFETA 734, thanks.
Left turn on Alpha to runway 22.
Albuquerque departure, Southwest 734, can we get higher?
Let's see, Southwest 734, contact Albuquerque Center 132.9.
132.9, consider TCCS.
Albuquerque departure to Southwest 1531 and flight level 9,500 of 10,000. Southwest 1531.
Southwest 1531, climb maintain for level 200, proceed direct Zuni. Southwest 1531, Albuquerque departure.
Say again for the direct, please.
So climb maintain flight level 200.
Where is the runway at this airport?
Uniform November.
This airport might not be configured correctly.
Correction, let's get you to go to Gallup.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's definitely
correct.
not.
Direct Gallup, Golf Uniform Papa.
But this was going to be the end of the runway right here. I had a feeling, chat. The airport's not configured correctly in Flight Sim 2020. How about that? The taxiway is supposed to stop right here. It doesn't keep going like it is over there.
200 and clear direct Golf Vienna Compound.
I will say the controller is flustered, but at the same time, VATSIM's not giving the best thing with some of these pilots.
Number 124 Mike Charlie, squawk 2631.
2631. There we go.
Allegiant 5, turn right heading 170. You're still on vectors for sequencing.
170, Allegiant 5.
Alright, so if we ever then get clearance for takeoff, and 4 Mike Charlie is ready.
Okay, 4 Mike Charlie's correction. 4 Mike Charlie, standby 1, break Southwest 2205.
We're gonna do a right downwind departure most likely.
126.3.
We're gonna join up here on Route 25, and then we're pretty much just gonna follow Route 25 until we get to Santa Fe. It's not a long flight. We're only gonna go about 45 nautical miles.
Southwest 2205.
Less than a cross country.
Approach.
But
approach. Sorry, go ahead for 2205.
Gotta get in the air first.
Contact approach on 126.3.
1263. Thanks, Leo.
Yeah, you definitely do need patience for an F&O. And I'm not frustrated with the controller, chat, because he's, everyone's got their own level, so he may not be as quick or as, as other controllers would be in these situations, especially when he had found like a couple go-arounds and stuff's not going right, so I understand that. The reason why I'm frustrated, at the sim for screwing me out of my first flight with the CJ4, and I didn't really feel like setting up a whole nother CJ4 flight. So that was
over to center 1.
That's where my frustration is tonight, is what happened on that first part where I was trying to do the flight into Gateway Mesa. So that's where my frustration is now.
Approach citation.
Sometimes things don't go as planned though, so I'll never take it out on the controllers. I'm just bummed at the situation.
See November 124 Sierra Papa, center maintain 1000, expect visual runway 21 approach, reduce speed 210.
Oh, there's a 214 Sierra Papa, that's going to
confuse things very nicely. Runway 21, Citation 405.
4 Mike Charlie, are you, what's your direction of flight?
4 Mike Charlie, we'd like to do northeast departure, flight following to Santa Fe, Sierra Alpha Foxtrot.
Okay, sure, no problem. Runway 22 clear for takeoff, northeast departure approved. Let's stay VFR at or below 7,500.
Alright, VFR at or below 7,500 northeast approved, runway 22 clear for takeoffs. 4 Mike Charlie.
Legion 5,
I almost
turn
said
left
citation,
heading
Chad, I'm not gonna lie,
090.
but I'm assessing now.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
0909,000 on Legion 5.
It's about a 040 heading is what we're going to want to be on. Let's get the heck out of here.
Southwest 1531, contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er.
Roger, contact Albuquerque Center 132.90. We'll see you. Thanks.
See you.
Roger, good evening, Delta 74, flying runway heading 9,000.
Let's see, Delta 2084, turn right heading 270, stop climb at 900,000. You're at 900,000. Stop climb at 11,000.
Clear on the right. He just gave us northeast, so I'm just going to do the full turn to 040. I'm not going to worry about doing a true downwind since he just gave us a northeastbound departure. This airplane obviously not going to climb as well as it would at sea level because we're already up at 6,000 feet and change. And we're going to go 7.5 since he wants us at or below 7.5. Makes sense if he's got his arrivals coming in overhead.
5, contact Albuquerque.
7.5 is probably going to be the correct altitude. This is 6.5, so keep coming a little bit higher. Again, we're just going to hold about a 040 heading until we join up with that I-25, and then we'll just take I-25.
For Mike Charlie, I'm going to get you to do a heading of 330 so I can get you clear, and then I'll put you back on course.
330 for my Charlie. Never mind, chat. Guess we're gonna go on a 330 heading.
Or Sierra Papa, descend to maintain 900,000, reduce speed 210 knots.
100,000, maintain 210, 405.
Descending 2. I haven't flown at night in a while and it's showing already. No autopilot. I gotta fly it by hand. Finally in the air again, at least though. Vlad, thanks for coming in today, buddy. Have a good night.
Let's see, 4 Sierra Papa, left 360 for sequencing. I'll pass you off the final in just a couple more minutes.
100 left 360 for 4 Sierra.
Delta 2084, proceed direct to Zuni if you're not already direct to Zuni.
Direct Zuni, thank you.
Albuquerque approach. Allegiance 515, descending via the Lobo re-arrival. Currently at 190.
Legion 515, Albuquerque approach. Hello, good evening. The altimeter is 2984. Expect vectors for the visual 21 approach. Turn left heading. Oh, let's see. How about 040?
Heading 040 for Legion 515.
And Legion 515, you can descend and maintain 1000.
So we're just holding this heading, waiting for him to let us go back on course here, VFR.
Let's see, for Sierra Papa, you want to come right to 360, please. Right turn.
Oh, sorry about that. Right turn.
Let's see, for Mike Charlie, you can proceed on course. Thanks for the deviation.
On course, for Mike Charlie. On course, we'll do it, chat. It's gonna need to be... I'm gonna join up, it looks like, on this highway now. different heading than I was planning. I'm gonna do like a 060 heading to kind of get me going back in the direction of I-25. That'll be more suited for that, so we'll do a 060 heading, kind of get us going back that way. This should eventually get us to I-25, where we'll be able to then follow that to Santa Fe.
The approach is pretty congested right now. Reduce speed 210 knots and left to 020.
See if I can't get this thing trimmed out nice and nice.
Can you repeat that one more time for 515?
Sure, no problem. Reduce speed 210 knots and left 020.
And you said 240 for a heading?
The heading is 020 and the speed is 210.
The pilots are definitely not the greatest tonight on VATSIM. I will take the controller side at least on that, chat, because I would say that the struggle is very much real tonight. Not much to see outside with the outside view because of how dark it is. All the views are going to be looking out the windows and doing all the stuff inside here.
For Mike Charlie, I'll get you off the center in probably about another 5 miles. You can just maintain present heading.
Present heading for Mike Charlie.
Let's see, 40 Papa left to heading 180 vectors for sequencing.
Left to heading 180.
Yeah, no, definitely need patience with pilots, controllers, everything. It all is what it is.
Left turn to heading 180, 405.
I think I might just be in a bad mood tonight, Chad. I don't know why. Tomorrow I'm going to my buddy's place. Gonna hang out with him. I haven't seen him in a couple months. I think I'm just mad because of the way the sim crashed my CJ4 flight. I think that just set me off. Now I'm just pissed off because that happened. So we're blaming Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 for my anger, chat. That's it. It's all Flight Sim 2020's fault. I'm pissed now. Damn Musfuss. Not allowed to have nice things in Flight Sim 2020. Just when you think it's great, just when you're starting to think they're starting to get their crap together, something like what happened with the CJ4 flight happens. And then, boom. All the nice things that I've already said about the sim, right out the window. There's downtown Albuquerque off the right wing there. All the lights, metropolitan area over there.
Delta 2084, departure, go ahead.
Should I still maintain 10,000 or?
Let's see, Delta 2084, yes sir, sorry about that. Climb maintain flight level 200, I'll get you up to center shortly.
Okay, thank you. Flight level 200.
Delta 2084, you can contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er and continue your climb to flight level 200.
Smooth and stable over here, not like a bumpy ride we were getting up at the altitude, that's for sure. It's a pretty clear, calm night. And that's a pretty good view right there, actually, outside. With all the lights. You got all the stars, you got all the lights from the Albuquerque metropolitan area. Sim does a good job visually at night, just almost as good as it does during the daytime, for sure.
Right heading 270, 40.
Legion 515, right heading 090.
090-515.
I'm gonna try doing something here real quick. okay, never mind. Whatever. Anyways, so right here, I believe that this string of lights right here, chat, if we follow my mount, oh no, not this one, right here, what we're looking at. So if you follow this string of lights right here, chat, I believe that is I-25. One of these is I-25. It's this one. It's this one right here. So this string of lights going up to the left right here, chat, that's going to be I-25 that we're going to be, I believe, coming up on, I think. I'm not really actually 100% convinced right now. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're gonna get a little closer until I decide what I think I know or not. How about that? Because I'm very wishy-washy right now, thinking I know where I am.
515, turn right heading 120.
Right 120 for Legion 515.
There's like an intersection of roads that we're coming up to here, and I think
Legion
this intersection of roads is all like...
Albuquerque approach now.
I think it's right here, this intersection of roads that we're coming up on.
126.3.
And then I just have to figure out which one of these, so it's the whatever's the deepest one is going to be I-25, and I got to join up with that. So... Oh, I'm sorry. We're actually... Never mind. We're down here somewhere. We're where 550 meets... Okay. That's where we are. This is getting really confusing really quick.
Departure, good afternoon. Lufthansa 5.
We're somewhere, I think, right over in this vicinity. And like I said, I'm just going to have to find... obviously, it's going to be about 04 sort of heading. Find the way to get to our major highway here. I think it's this. I think this is what we want to follow. This has got to be I-25.
Go ahead and proceed direct to the...
Right here.
Flight over 200.
Going towards Santa Fe.
Confirm direct.
Keep trying to see your plate then really quick.
Albuquerque departure, plus 1 Golf Alpha, 16,000, 15,000 and 300.
Okay, last aircraft calling standby. Break 5 Echo Whiskey, direct Zuni, Zulu Uniform November.
Yeah, so definitely this is the highway right here that we want to follow right here.
November 12 Mike Charlie, contact Albuquerque Center on 127.85 and advise them you're on flight following.
127.85 for Mike Charlie, good night. Albuquerque Center, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is VFR 7500, flight following Santa Fe. Last controller assigned us a 060 heading. Can we proceed on course?
Number 124 Mike Charlie, proceed on course, deep route, your discretion, beyond,
on course, our discretion for Mike Charlie, thank you.
Number 25 Charlie Juliet, climb maintain, flight level 450.
Let's go ahead and follow the highway right here.
5 Charlie Juliet.
Take us to Santa Fe. And I think this group of lights probably up here is going to be Santa Fe, chat. That's probably what we're looking at. That's going to be the Santa Fe metropolitan area. And the airport's going to be just before that, where the city of Santa Fe is. The airport's going to be right before that, chat. So we're just going to follow this until we get to the field now. All works out in the end, one way or another.
Number 25 Charlie Juliet, contact 44 Center 135.17.
Definitely a highway
135
as we look down here, so we're definitely going the correct way. So that's good. Screen's gonna go black for a second here. I apologize, chat. I need to look at something. Alright, so we're on our way to Santa Fe. Shit you not, Chad, I believe that's the airport in sight right there. I think that's the Santa Fe airport already in sight right there. But wait until we get closer to actually make a call on it, because it is... I don't think it would be that easy to see at night, to be honest with you, but pretty sure that is the field out there. Wow, there is a large amount of people streaming tonight. Wow. Appreciate those that are watching me, though, being with me when you have a heck of a variety of people to choose from. I'll be sending you off to someone else with a raid once I do the landing at Santa Fe. Couple aircraft out there off the one aircraft there off the right wing, you can see flashing in the distance there. It's neat. Like I said, this sim visually is pretty good at night too, just like it is during the daytime. Is there a way for me to reduce the brightness on this freaking dome light? Can't see without it, but it seems so bright. I wonder if there's a way for me to there we go, that's the thing right there. Turn it down a little bit, there we go. That's a little better.
Center, Airborne 56 with you, level at 34000.
Clear 156, Albuquerque Center.
Better. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Much, much better. Much easier to see now. Should have done that a lot sooner.
Albuquerque Center, g'day, JetBlue 6969 with you.
JetBlue 6969. Alright.
JetBlue 69.
What's the weather at Santa Fe? It is calm 10 and clear at Santa Fe. Look at that. Calm 10 and clear. That should make things fairly easy getting into there tonight, Chad. There's a runway 20, 3315, and 2810. Since the wind is calm, I'm gonna bet that he's gonna give us the straight into runway 2, but we'll see what he ultimately decides. I can barely hear this controller, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this up and turn the volume up a little bit. So this is definitely the field out here. We got it the runway in sight already even. So that's not going to be an issue finding it, because we already have the runway in sight. Sure enough.
D4 Mike Charlie, Santa Fe Alpha 1086.
1096, thank you. What runway can we expect over there?
Honestly, it's up to you. Wind calm, runway 2's fine, 20, just whatever's easiest.
Alright, we have the field in sight. We can take the straight in for runway 2 for 4 Mike Charlie.
4 Mike Charlie, appreciate that. Make straight in, runway 2.
Straight in for 2, 4 Mike Charlie. Straight in for 2, chat. Easy peasy. Runway's right there. Obviously, we need to get a little bit closer to kind of get ourselves straight in.
538, level 350.
It's not going to be particularly hard on this approach to get into Santa Fe.
678 cross, Maria, Adam 18, 15,000, 15,000, the Albuquerque, 13,000,
Okay, Maria at 15,000, landing west, 2984.
Thanks for coming in today, everyone. Sorry for those that were here earlier that unfortunately had to experience the sim have a pretty major hiccup with Rex and cause the Citation CJ4 to crash out. So we're decided to just do a quick hop from Double Eagle to Santa Fe in the 152 now. A little bit of night flying here. Give the ATC some traffic for this event that they got going on. I'm sure they're plenty busy though with all the people between Albuquerque and Phoenix. They're not going to need me anymore, so once we land at Santa Fe, I'm going to call it an evening because of my frustrations with the sim and the way it treated me earlier. But if you missed that fun stuff, then welcome. You are about 10-15 minutes away from me doing a landing in Santa Fe in the 152. Just doing a nice, easy VFR night flight. Plenty of stars in the sky on our way to Santa Fe.
2984, landing west, and we'll descend via the Sadeo 4 arrival for JetBlue 6929.
Definitely a lot calmer on this frequency than it was with the approach controller, and even also when we were switching the frequencies trying to go to Gateway Mesa. It's become a nice, quiet, calm evening, just like it would be in real life right now since it's calm 10 and clear. It's probably a very nice, quiet, calm evening in Santa Fe, New Mexico tonight. Probably not too bad on the temperature either. 7 degrees? Yeah, it's a lot warmer than... Oh, what is the temperature by me, Chad? It was freaking cold today. We're getting like a little bit of polar action. It's minus 10 degrees C in my home airport right now. It is absolutely disgustingly cold outside. So all of my activities will definitely be indoors for the rest of tonight, obviously, and then probably tomorrow as well. Because it's absolutely freaking brutal how cold it is outside right now.
Albuquerque Center, area 149. Just to let you know, company area 142 is crashed desktop, so he won't be on. Thanks.
Thanks for crashing forward.
Roger that, thank you, I'll let him know.
How would you like to have a job outdoors right now? Absolutely not. F that. I hate when I have to do the walk around like the pre-flight for the airplane when it's this cold out, or if it's snowing or something like that. Couldn't imagine having an outside job when the weather's like this. I feel bad for those people, I really do. I feel bad for you guys. It's not for me. Like I said, I don't spend a whole lot of time outside of the airplane when I'm working, other than to do the pre-flights, walk-arounds, and stuff like that. But when I have to do that when it's cold or super snowy, ugh. Or like it's the first flight of the day and the airplane hasn't had any heat hooked up to it, and you're just freezing, hoping that the AP will start pumping out heat quickly. That's brutal enough. I can't imagine actually having to like work outside. Runway 2 clear to land. That's the 4 Mike Charlie. So we're already clear to land runway 2 here. Easy enough as well. Probably still about 8 miles out from the field, but the runway is definitely getting bigger. You talk like a pilot, really is God. Yeah, well, I might be some kind of pilot. Pilots are really good at complaining, chat, which is probably why really is God is saying, oh, cadence and tone. Oh, okay.
Number
I appreciate that. I think that's a good thing then. Guess I do have a specific cadence and tone. It is my profession after all. I am a pilot, so it's definitely something that I'm used to, without a doubt. Use as many acronyms as possible. Snow skier. Thanks for coming in today. Good to see you, Sean. This did not go as planned. I was trying to do a CJ4 flight into Gateway Mesa, Sean, but the sim had a huge hiccup and stressed out the CJ4, crashed me, so now I'm just flying the Cessna 152 between Double Eagle and Santa Fe, just so there's some landing content.
Cessna 124 Mike Charlie, do you want the plane roll down all the way down to Foxtrot?
Alright, long landing approved for 4 Mike Charlie, thank you. How long have I been a pilot really is, God? 10 years. A little over 10 years now of being a pilot. From my very first flight lesson to where I'm at now. Alright, so we've been cleared to land long because the FBO and all that stuff is much further down the road at this airport. So we'll land long and exit right by like Foxtrot or Golf before then going into the FBO at this field here. Coming into the glide here, let's get ourselves actually centered up on the runway. Start to slow down here. Prepare for a landing. If you guys want to start putting in a landing rate guess, it's going to be the one and only one tonight. So now is your time. You can put a landing rate guess in the chat. Positive or negative number, you do not need to use exclamation point predict. But any positive or negative number will be used as your landing rate guess. The G's meter is on, so it should register hopefully for the one landing. Good fixins A-firm. Yes, he cleared me for a long landing on runway 2.
Delta 871, contact Albuquerque.
He's coming in a little weak because I think I'm right at the edge of his radio since it's a center and not actually Santa Fe Tower. Bubba Lewis, 1904. Thanks for coming in today. We're about to land in Santa Fe. If you want to put a landing rate prediction in, now is the time. Take a guess. Should really start putting some flaps in here, huh? Hauling some butt coming in here. Bleed it out all at once. There we go. Now we're at our final approach speed. And I'm either going to be right on the glide or high because we were cleared for the long landing. So if you guys see me coming in a little bit high, it is intentional. And you do not need the exclamation point predict, you just need the number. But Phillies fan, thanks for coming in today. Everyone's showing up right at the very end here. So let's go ahead and land this baby long.
Every air 156, Mach 70.
Southwest 2351 to Cynthia Culture, 3 arrival landing.
Minus 65. Kind of kissed the runway, bounced a little bit, but it was still very smooth. Who was the closest to minus 65? Looks like Good Fixins was at minus 88. Is there anybody closer than minus 88?
Southwest 2351 Albuquerque.
Four Mike Charlie's off on Foxtrot to the right.
Mike Charlie, Fox Ramble, see you later.
Thanks for the ATC. Ooh, this is an airport that doesn't look like it's fully done here yet. Taxiways all kind of look a little grimy. Let's pull right over here. Got some Princess parking right near the tower. Should probably put the flaps up, huh? Good enough.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 2996, flight level 330.
Delta 2996.
All right. Welcome to Santa Fe. Definitely wasn't what we originally had planned, but sometimes life be like that, chat. Sim didn't cooperate, and we had to adapt, so we decided to do something just short and sweet here to kind of close it out. So let's see. It was Good Fixins who had the closest landing guess, so good job on that, Good Fixins. Well done. Yeah. Flight Sim 2020 has not been nice to me tonight. I had sim issues with the Rex weather force, causing the CJ4 to overstress with the sim. And then came back in the 152, and then I was just kind of grumpy dealing with ATC after that, but that's not because of ATC. I'm very thankful for the job that ATC, the Salt Lake guys that got me out of Provo when I was in the CJ4 LA Center before I had my little unfortunate incident, and then the ZAB controllers that helped me both out of Double Eagle and here into Santa Fe. I do appreciate their ATC as always, guys. So I'm very thankful for those guys. Very happy to be a part of the VATSIM network, without a doubt, and be able to do these kind of things. I'm not going to be here for the next couple nights this weekend. I'm going to be out and about doing stuff with friends this weekend, so maybe Monday. It's supposed to be really shitty and snowy weather here in New York on Monday up by me, so maybe with the snowy weather I'll hop on to Kennedy Tower or something and do another snowy weather Kennedy Tower session on VATSIM and put on the stream for that for you guys. I'm going to try and stream when I can in February, chat. I don't think it's going to be as often as I originally thought. I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time in February trying to hang out with friends and family and taking care of studying and doing all the work I need to do for the 175 before I go to training in March. So I might not actually stream as much as I was thinking because I'm probably going to take a lot of time just to myself and enjoy the time that I have before I really have to get back into the nitty-gritty and get back into work when it comes to training on the 175, because then I will definitely be gone for a while. And then on the back end of training, I'm going to have to start commuting to either Chicago or potentially Dallas now with the way things are going. So I just might not have a whole heck of a lot of free time in the future once it starts to get into March. So I'm going to be taking as much time for myself to hang out with friends and family in the real world and stuff like that as I can. Kind of just mellow out and enjoy relaxation time until it's time to get back to work for real when I go to training. So I won't not stream at all, but it probably won't be as often as I was thinking. And let's just put it this way. For anyone that is subscribed to the channel, once I start to go to training in March, I would not be mad if you unsubscribe from the channel, because I'm just not going to be streaming a ton, if at all, you know, March, April, May, and who knows beyond that, because I'm going to have to start getting used to commuting to either Chicago or Dallas and get in a rhythm with that, and I might not have a whole lot of free time. I might not want to be able to dedicate my free time to the sim. I might just be dedicating my free time to doing other things in the real world to the best of my ability, when it's going to start to look like I'm going to be pretty married to the job coming up here pretty soon. So like I said, I will feel no hard feelings if you do decide to cancel the automatic resubscriptions or anything like that as we are moving forward, because I just won't be streaming as much as I was after the shoulder injury and having all that free time. That's coming to an end soon, so I get it. If you don't want to resubscribe, I understand. I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me so far on this channel. I really do. From the start, it's been outstanding, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. So, alright, enough with the gooey sentimental crap. That's going to do it for me tonight. There's a bunch of other people streaming, so I'm going to pick one to send you guys over to. And the one that I am going to choose tonight is Slant Alpha flying the DC-3 Yes, he is. You guys are going to go say hello to Slant Alpha Adventures because he's flying the DC-3, and that's kind of what I want to watch as well. So let's go ahead and give a raid to Slant Alpha Adventures, my buddy Rob Sherman Jr. He's in the DC-3 on X-Plane 11. Thank you for guys letting me talk your ear off for the last like 5 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for coming in today. Have a great night. Stay safe.